Welcome to No Tooth Tony Interviews. The purpose of this channel is to give women a chance to share their voice without any judgment. Please respect all of the guests featured on my show. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Alright, so today I have Miss Mena, and she is a college student studying economics and law. Miss Mena is Egyptian, and she's currently in Switzerland for her studies. And Miss Mena, I would like to tell you thank you so much for the positivity that you've shown me thus far and the respect that you've given me. I'm really glad I got the chance to meet you, and it's an honor to have you on my show. Before we start, can you please introduce yourself?
Alright, I'm Mena. I'm 18 years old. I live in Switzerland. I was born and raised here, but I'm actually Egyptian. And I study economics and law. I like to read, and I like photographing too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My first question for you is, what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
What do they say about Virgos?
I'm not sure. I don't really read a lot about zodiac signs, but I think they're like perfectionists and stuff like that. But I don't really.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not a perfectionist at all. So,
Yes, ma'am. I understand. What is your favorite color?
black.
Has black always been your favorite color?
Yeah, always.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What is your favorite number?
2.
Has two always been your favorite number?
No.
What was your favorite number before two?
16.
Yes, ma'am. I like 2 and 16 as well. I also like black. My next question for you is, what are your 5 favorite foods?
5 favorite foods. Okay, sushi, pizza. I like chicken. Seafood. I don't know. And shawarma. Like, yeah, that's it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, if you could visit 5 countries, what countries would they be?
I want to visit Malaysia, Indonesia, Egypt, um, Korea, South Korea, and Japan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. A lot of the countries that you just named were in Asia. Um,
Right.
I love the Asian community as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Um, that's awesome. That's awesome. My next question for you is, would you rather go into space or deep sea diving?
Deep sea diving. I don't really see anything interesting in the space. Like,
Me either. What would you like to see underwater?
I don't know. I think it's just different. The feeling, like underwater and like seeing all the stuff there. I think it's
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
no, it's
My
okay.
okay, okay. All right. So, Miss Mena, my next question for you is, what are your 5 favorite animals?
5. I like cats, butterflies, seahorses, and horses, and rabbits.
Yes, ma'am. Cats, rabbits, seahorses, horses, and rabbits. I like them as well. My next question for you is: do you have any pets?
I do.
What
I
kind?
have three birds and a cat.
What? You have three birds?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, what's their names?
Well, Miri, Moro, and Muru.
That's so cool, man. That's cool. What's your cat name?
Kira.
Man, that's an awesome name. Okay, so does your cat get along with your birds?
They, surprisingly, they do.
That's good. That's real good. Um, okay, what color are your birds? I'm so fascinated. Can you please send me like a picture after this of your
Sure, I
birds?
can just send you one.
Please.
They're like really small. They have like, they're brown, but they have white necks and like feathers that look like zebras, like white and black stripes at the end. And that's it. They're pretty small.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's cool. I love birds. I love birds.
Yeah.
My next question for you is: do you, what are your five favorite drinks?
I don't think I have five. I have like water and energy drinks. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. What are your two favorite energy drinks?
I like Red Bull and Monster.
Okay, okay. What flavor monster do you like?
Oh, the regular one. That's the
Yes.
only one we have here.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Red Bulls?
Also the
The
regular one.
regular one. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Um, Monster has some other flavors, but some of them are good, some of them are not so good. But to
Yeah.
me, my favorite is the regular ones.
Yeah, I think
But
it's the best one.
yeah, that's awesome. Um, okay, so okay, which one is your favorite, Monster or Red Bull?
I think Monster, because it's like it has more like it's like bigger and it's sweeter than Red Bull. I think.
Yes, ma'am. Me too. Monster's my favorite as well. Um, my my next question for you is: do you like to go shopping?
No.
Yes, ma'am. Um, do you have any talents?
Talents. Well, not really. I like to learn languages and I like sewing clothes,
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't really consider it a talent.
I think that's a talent. Um, what can you please sing for me or for us?
Sing? I can't sing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you like to learn languages and you like to sing.
No, no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Sew clothes, sew clothes.
Oh, so
Yeah, not
okay,
sing. I can't
not
sing.
sing. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Um,
No, it's okay.
so close. What? That's awesome. I can't sew. I can't. That's definitely a talent. Um, also, okay. May I ask what languages do you know?
I speak German, English, Arabic, some French, and some Italian. And I'm learning Korean right now.
What? That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. All right. So, Miss Mena, my next question for you is: can you send a positive message in German to the German community?
um, Chilets, Gilavetul Aimol, Bruchet, Frida Idaraval. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, can you send a positive message in Arabic to the Arabic community?
مفيش حاجة تستاهل الزعل. انت يعني الحياة أبسط من كده بكتير، فانت عيش.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what are your plans for the next 5 years? And what are your plans for the next 10 years?
Cool. Um, I don't really have a view on my future, like, at all. But if I would say, I think graduating and like finding myself, I guess, and working, um, getting a new cat, and yeah, I don't know. In 10 years, I think I would like to have like visited at least like 20 countries,
Yes, ma'am.
and I love traveling, so I would also like to like learn other languages. I want to like speak at least 7 languages, and yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's awesome. Um, my next question for you is, what would you like to tell the future generation of women?
Oh, I would say, oh, do whatever you want. Don't listen to anyone who tells you not to do something because you can do whatever you want. And especially, okay, especially when men tell you not to do something, I would I would say, but I think it goes both ways. Like, I think both women and men should have the understanding and respect to live peacefully. So yeah, I think both should have more respect in the future.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I agree. Um, my next question for you is, what would you like to tell your future self 20 years from now?
Don't overthink so much and calm down. You only live once.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. That's a great answer. My next question for you is, are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
No.
Yes, ma'am. What would you like people to know about you before they go to your social medias?
I'm. I may not be as open as I look. Not really like, I'm really shy. I'm not really social as I may seem.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel women are represented in the world?
I think um, I think the fact that many people say we don't need feminism is it just shows how we actually really need it and how it's actually very necessary for a lot of people to get educated. And I think the image right now is bad, and I don't think it's very different from like 50 years ago. It was worse, but it's still not good. So I don't think there's a big difference. And yeah, I think people who say, yeah, well, women have their role and men have their role, I think, yeah, that's maybe true, but there's still like, there should still be equal rights. Rights is something that any human deserves, no matter what gender or race or anything. It's just a human right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That was a great answer. Ooh, my My next question for you is, what would you? No, okay. If you could talk to five animals, what animals would they be?
I would like to talk to birds and cats and dogs. I think elephants and giraffes. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. What conversation would you like to have with an elephant?
I don't know. They seem so like happy and bubbly, so I just would like have like a chit chat.
Yes, ma'am. Um, my last question for you is, if you could have three superpowers, what superpowers would they be?
I would like to be able to fly, to be invisible, and to read people's minds.
Yes, ma'am. To fly, to be invisible, and to read people's minds. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Miss Mena, I would like to tell you thank you so much for coming on my show. Is there anything that I didn't ask you, or is there anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
No, I think it was a great interview, and I want to thank you for putting me on the show.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Mena, you are welcome here anytime. Thank you again. Thank you.